It's that time of the summer. Free agencies among us. We're in the middle of free agency season. The NBA market is going crazy. It's pure pandemonium with the whole LeBron James, Miami Heat big three might break up, stay together. What's going on? You got Carmelo Anthony visiting all these teams, and everybody's just putting their input in, not knowing what's going to happen. Now, me coming from a perspective and being from New York and being a Knicks fan, I'm biased in this entire situation. I'm not going to lie. I don't want Carmelo to leave. I don't want him to leave. I'm a New York fan. I think we deserve a superstar. Now, with that said, here's a red flag. Here's why I think Carmelo might leave. Here's my reasons why I think Carmelo might leave. All right. For one, if I'm offered $129 million, right, over whatever period of time to stay with a team, right, and it's all about the money, why even waste my time and go visit these other teams? Why? Why should I get off my ass and go visit these other teams? Let's think about that. Two, Carmelo Anthony, he says that, you know, in an interview, he wanted to stay in New York, right? He doesn't want to relocate his son because how his childhood was, how he had to make the transition from New York, moving to Baltimore, how he had to learn new culture and make new friends and things of that nature, you know? But if that's really the case, why would you even go visit these other teams? You know what I'm saying? So, what's really going on here? Excuse me. At the end of the day, what is really going on here? I mean, he visited Houston. He went to the Bulls. I heard there was a good thing out there when he went to see the Bulls and everything. Then he went to see Houston and Dallas. Now, as we know, Houston was like a 6-hour meeting, according to the NBA. And Houston was a quick 2 hours. So I'm not really worried about him going to Houston. I wouldn't go to Houston either. I mean, you got fat-ass Raymond Felton out there. You got Tyson Chandler out there. I mean, I just seen y'all in New York. Y'all didn't help me do anything but lose. I don't want to come here. I don't want to come to Houston. And that's a red flag. Because if you're looking at these sorry asses, then you go back to New York and see the sorry asses you've been playing with all season that put you in a losing situation. That makes me think that you don't even want to come back to New York. Now, $129 million is a lot of reasons to want to stay on the team. But if it's all about the money, from my perspective, I wouldn't even left in the first place. I would have took my ass on vacation. Me, Lala, my son, we would have went, and we'd already been on vacation. It would be no talking about it. I wouldn't even have to visit these teams. However, none of these teams can offer you what the Knicks is offering you, but you're still going to see them. So that's a big red flag right there. So now I'm thinking to myself, like, realistically, from this perspective, and I'm a biased Knicks fan. I mean, as a Knicks fan, I can say he's not going anywhere anyway. No way, no how. But that's just me being optimistic. But realistically, I think this motherfucker might leave. I think he might leave. I really think this guy might leave. There's a possibility that he might leave. $129 million is a lot of money. But there's a possibility that this guy might leave. And a nigga like me, I'm going to be real upset at the end of the day. I mean, we haven't had a championship in 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And what will that do to Carmelo's legacy? I mean, is he what do we say about him at that point? You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, he forced his way over here in the trade. We got rid of all these players that we had. The Knicks had a squad before Carmelo got here. We had a lot of people. I mean, we had a squad. It cost us a lot to even get in this position in the first place. And for him to just get up and leave, and we're left back to ground zero. I mean, we have Phil Jackson. We know he could put things in place. But the Knicks are on ice for a couple of years. Then that also brings me to this point right here before I get up out of here. You got Phil Jackson you know, in there. Then they say it might take a year or two before the Knicks could really do anything, right? So let's say Carmelo leaves. If he doesn't get a ring in the next 2 years, it's all for nothing. Because by then the Knicks is going to be back to being who they are, and we're going to be back to that squad where we're busting everybody's ass again. I can guarantee you that much. And then they're going to think, well, if we have Carmelo now, we would be in a position to win a ring. And I guarantee if Carmelo leaves, that will be the discussion. But that's just my time for now. Little Spat 57. You let me think what you guys think. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.